Hi, everybody. Oh boy, it's Fallout Day 3, two and a half, two and three quarters. What is it? The Republicans are they're trying their best. They really are to try and act like they're just outraged that the weaponization of the FBI and how out of control Merrick Garland and his political flacky hacks are. They're just going after this president like they've always wanted to, which is why it took them for fucking ever. They This is clear now that this is going to give them, this is going to breathe new life into their. Oh, there was a big thing today and then everybody forgot about it except for the Republicans who are flipping out, who I put out a thing this morning based on my rant at the end of today's morning show to see if I'd get any takers from MAGA. I even hashtagged it and everything. Usually all I have to do is write MAGA without any qualifiers in my thing, and that's enough to bring out the bots. And I did hashtag MAGA and hashtag America First, and nobody, I mean, minor, relatively anonymous fucking accounts are coming out to defend him, like a couple of people. And then one dude who's always hanging around my feed. But that's it. I mean, it's almost as pathetic as the gathering of a dozen people outside of Mar-a-Lago to throw themselves under the bus for Trump, or the non-existent boat parade, I'm sure, that was flailing by. Maybe they're just upset that the PACT Act got passed. Maybe they realize that's a bigger fish to fry than even this bullshit. Now, I went long last night, boy, did I. And we saw a bunch of wailing and gnashing of teeth. Harris Faulkner was freaking the fuck out about what had happened to Trump. She was torn apart. She was desperate. She felt that it was a betrayal. America brutalized by the horrible Biden regime. A lot of the use of the word regiming going on. And yet, in all this process, let me find one thing real quick. In the entire in the ferociously weak response, quite frankly, I'm gonna grab something real quick. Hold on. To all this stuff, one of the things we kind of had a break for, because it was sort of related, was the Dark Brandon stuff that came up, right? And there was this the stuff about the Dark Brandon meme was sort of driving them crazy, because at the same time that we were all, watching this stuff go down with Trump at Mar-a-Lago, and which was a long time coming and not at all surprising. And the thing you have to know most about the Mar-a-Lago raid is that it was 100% predictable because of their intransigent prickishness towards the Presidential Records Act. That's all it was. No one should be surprised his fucking place got raided. He was a dick about it. He put other people in charge, including Patsy Baloney and a couple other people who no longer work for him, by the way. So they're not doing their job of relating with the National Archives at all. He's since, I mean, a lot of the people that he put in charge of handling that issue are, I think, all but 3 of them have testified for the January 6th committee and are no longer in contact with Trump. So, anyways, during that thing, there's the Dark Brandon stuff comes up, and Fox News has this little flip out about the Dark Brandon memes. And, we like them because they're ironic and funny. Nobody takes them that seriously. Even when we post them, we're like, fuck you. It's a pushback. But nobody has this. We take it about as seriously as that the Phil Hartman sketch about Reagan. So interestingly enough, I just want to show you the tip of this one, just the tip. By the way, the White House had nothing to do with this. The rest of us were doing this for fun. The idea that when Fox News shows you who they are, believe them. And what they are effectively messaging shock troops for the Republicans and the RNC. And so, of course, they think the White House controlled this, as opposed to people just thinking it's funny. It's very cringe. It's so cringe. Cringe taken to a new level. I don't know. I've seen some cringy shit. It is the internet, after all. Definitely. You know, it's almost... The problem with this much cringe is Botox will often take away your even ability to cringe, and so how can you cringe? Oh, sorry, the audio. My bad. 1 second. Totally cringe. Everyone's saying cringe. Here we go. Sorry, I turned that part off. Here we go.
Hear the Dark Brandon.
It's nothing really what they're saying.
Reaction
I was basically just talking over it. It's exactly what they're saying.
after the White House tries to rebrand the president. Cringe taken to a new level.
Cringe taken to a new level.
Definitely.
Definitely. And if I could cringe, if my face wasn't so full of botulism that I could cringe, I would cringe. I'd cringe. Biden supporters celebrate cringy Dark Brandon memes. Harris Faulkner. Wait a minute. What's that behind my right shoulder? Oh. Wait, you're telling me that's not a Fox? That's not a Fox News channel? Lower third happening there? Who's that from?
Never thought I would agree with Faulkner, but
there you go. I'm glad they took their time out to, this is how they're answering the Dark Brandon meme stuff, instead of just laughing it off like normal human beings. No. It's the one opportunity for Anna to come to blaze into the Fox News studios and high five Harris Faulkner.
But I definitely agree. This
is so gross. Oh my God. Critics mock White House Dark Brandon memes. By the way, that would make her, that's the real, this Biden supporters celebrate cringy Dark Brandon memes. That's the TYT lower third. This is what Fox actually wrote, which means she's included in that group, according to Fox News. She's there. And look at the, like, ugh, God. At least she doesn't have to talk about the PACT Act passing or the CHIPS Act passing.
This is pretty cringy.
It's pretty cringy, and we know it's a joke, but...
And it started off ironically, and unfortunately, Biden supporters went into the territory of genuine posting of these Dark Brandon memes. Now,
yeah, is that how we're doing it? We actually think, we genuinely, as Biden supporters, think that he sits there with a patch over his fucking eye and in a Machiavellian hand-rubbing supervillain way, his eyes like, get the fuck out of here. Jesus.
The Dark Brandon.
Oh, they mentioned me on this episode? How can they not, though? I mean, my balls are literally in the top of the screen almost every day now.
Meme, again, was originally an internet meme intended to make fun of Joe Biden.
And fuck me if somebody didn't turn it on its head and make it a silly celebration of how fucked up the Republicans' Rambo and Rocky memes of Trump are. Damn it.
But now it's being used.
Now it's being used to not make fun of him, but to just kind of point out the fact that he's accomplishing a bunch of shit in a funny, internet-y kind of way. And apparently, people who voted for Joe Biden, who are happy about the PACT Act and the CHIPS Act and the infrastructure bill and not being in Afghanistan and the deficit being cut in half and insulin caps and all the stuff that they're working on, like those fucking people.
To celebrate him.
We're celebrating him. It's terrible.
Brandon originates from Dark MAGA, the super cringy meme from a few months back when...
Yeah, so it's like that was super cringy, and so they mocked the super cringy, and then it became cringy that they weren't cringy enough for her.
And Biden referred to MAGA as Dark MAGA.
No, he said Ultra MAGA.
And they actually sounded a little cool, and they decided to run with it, and they put out all these memes of...
I don't know, maybe he said Dark MAGA at this point. It's all dark at this point.
Donald Trump, in their minds, looking super cool. And so here's another one, very...
If you've seen the laser eyes on internet, that's what it is. That's the dark meme, Okay, they used to do it just for Trump. Now they're doing it for Biden.
Yeah, it's the same people though. The same people who are making the Dark Brandon ones are the MAGA people. It's all pro Republican stuff though. That's the case, I guess.
It's cringy no matter what. Please stop doing it.
No, as a matter of fact, I think we need more of them because why the fuck would this irritate TYT? Why do you care? The fact that you can't even let this pass shows how cringy you fucking guys are. It's a gag. Piss off. The childish thing about this is like, ew. We don't... Look, how are we supposed to push the ageism and the dementia storyline that everybody else pushes to shit on Biden every time he accomplishes something that we're mad he actually did? If somebody hippifies him, God, oh fuck.
The only time it's not cringy is when it's being used ironically.
Yeah. Okay. It should be. We didn't write that is being ironically. It's not. But instead of you guys actually doing it as a fuck you to Republicans, because that's not right. That's not fair. That's mean. We don't support that here.
No, that's what I was going to say. To be fair, when they started Dark Brandon, it was actually really funny.
Now it's not funny because they keep doing it and pointing out the accomplishments that he's doing, and that's not what it's for. It's supposed to equalize in our viewers' minds Trump and the Let's Go Brandon thing and Biden and his accomplishments, and just kind of muddy it all up into the same fucking thing so that we can say the system is shitty, throw it out, don't vote, fuck voting. That's our whole game plan here. So
because it was like,
Biden
was going to put an end to all the malarkey, and it's already funny.
Yeah,
and
because he, did.
The idea that Joe Biden is some sort of like political killer is hilarious. That's why it started funny. Now there's like massive Biden fans, like the Hal Sparks of the world.
Hey, look, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. All right. I didn't even know that was in this. I had no. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. The Hal Sparks of the world. That's what we're gonna call it. Sparklers, that's what you are. You're the Hal Sparks of the world. Sparks, this is the hard part with my last name is that it already has an S on it. So pluralizing it is a real pain in the ass. I insist that it's that you have to say the Hal Sparkses of the world. I honest to God, I did not pre-watch this. This came up in my feed, and I was like, oh, they're covering the Dark Brandon meme or whatever. And then she says, I agree with Faulkner. I was like, oh, fuck this, and I just moved on because who cares? Oh, I feel like I wish I could hold on. Where do I have? I know I have something in. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this'll do. Give me 1 second. It always takes a moment because there's so much. I have so much technology in here. Let's see. Go to here, and we go to this, and then we come over here, and let's see. I need to go to here, and then I'll see if I can just as my nuts just kind of drop down and rest on Cenk's forehead. I'm older, so they hang lower. I'm 53 next month, so this is completely reasonable. I almost feel like the the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme should come in. It's the only fleshish tone I have. Give me a break. It's that or very yellow. I got limited colors here to work with. Calm down. It's an annotation thing. I don't have a giant. I'll have to get a giant testicle PNG to use in the future. Oh, that's so good. Hold on.
Funny. Now there's like massive Biden fans, like the Hal Sparks of the world.
Way to go! By the way, hey everybody who's coming over from the TYT chat room to flip out over here. I did not see this coming, and I don't mean Nazi, but I'm kidding, not Nazi. That's rude. Young Turks is enough of a slam on someone. I mean, I think that even works as a pejorative, considering where the name comes from. The similarities are shocking. Oh, I honestly, I'm just enjoying this part. I had no idea that Trump getting raided on Monday night would somehow lead in a kind of Thanos time stone ripple into this. The number of the Dark Brandon memes making them that upset. And let's also remember, if we can, in total reverence, let's remember in total reverence that this isn't a piece where they think that I unironically think that Biden has a dark Machiavellian evil streak that allows him to have his power instead of just being, from the Senate, having been vice president in history and knowing how shit works and getting a bunch of bills passed, and that the Dark Brandon thing just irritates maggots. And the funny thing is that this prick and the sock puppet, on his left, ironically, both of them, how do I put this? Nicely. Without, all right. Both of them, the most upsetting thing for them is that we're dunking on maggots and they're not.
Now there's like massive Biden fans, like the Hal Sparks of the world.
I'm just enjoying this. I'm genuinely, surprisingly shocked. This is good. Hold on one second. how do I clear this thing? is that it? Okay, that's good. I so rarely use that thing. That they what? Does Anna, well, maybe Anna mentions, yeah, hit that fucking guy.
We're like,
oh my God, Hal Sparks.
Oh my God, Hal Sparks.
Oh my God, Biden is so tough.
Is that how my stuff reads? I mean, be honest, guys. Hold on one second, if I may. Let's see, take this. Get under here, hold on. Takes a little, I mean, I'm doing this by myself. I don't have a big corporate setup like the Young Turks do. Here we go. I feel so small right now. I know, that fucking guy, am I right? Am I right? Oh my God. So crazy. Like the whole thing is so fucking crazy. That's so crazy.
Of the world. We're like,
oh my God, Hal Sparks.
Oh my God, Biden is so tough.
Oh my God, Biden is so tough. You're so right. He's so tough. Oh God, I just love that guy.
But there's
actually something awful about all this. I don't know what he goes on to say. Hold on, let's find out. All that work and all they do is go to the 1-2 shot of them. I mean, maybe Cenk has a thing that, like a rule at the Young Turks that they can't two-shot him with Anna, or she's only agreed to another extension of her contract if they promise not to two-shot them together more than 1% of the program. Hold on.
Real underlying point here.
Yeah, what's the real underlying point?
People are now unironically loving Dark Brandon. Dark Brandon's an ass kicker and doesn't care about anything, and will break the rules to go punish Republicans.
No. That has fuck all to do with it. That's literally just in reaction to, hey, I know these guys are going to see this clip later because obviously they're watching. Hi, guys. Yeah, right here. I'm sorry. I should have showered this morning, but you got something right on your forehead since you're watching. This is what we're responding to. Not some hyper macho wannabe Trumpism bullshit. Here, and the fact that you fucking can't deal with things as simple as this is the issue. This is why you're freaking out. This is why the TYT crowd are freaking the fuck out. None of us are like, oh yeah, he fucked up the whole like he signed off on the FBI raid petting a white fucking cat or some nonsense. And the fact that these assholes can't spot that, don't recognize it, and are so just anti-actual progress shows you that the business model at TYT is always be the opposition, even if that means fucking with the country to get it that way. So that make it bad as best you can so you can go, look what's happening, it's terrible. Don't you agree? Join TYT, go.
That's right, and to fight back and to get things done.
Get things done? To get things, you mean to get things done? Getting things done? What things are you talking about? The what now?
The reason why it's popular is because Joe Biden doesn't do any of that stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't fight back and get stuff done. He's not signing any stuff like that. What the fuck? Yeah. I mean, have you seen Jon Stewart this week? He's livid that the Senate and the House passed the PACT Act, and Biden's just not going to sign it because he can't be bothered. He was golfing, I think.
And Democratic voters are
going to vote. Okay.
Brandon memes.
Okay, well, I don't know why that jumped back, but I don't care. I wasn't going to watch that whole thing anyways because I don't give a shit. Let's move on, shall we? Hold on. Anyways, congratulations on our living rent-free. The Hal Sparks Mega Worldwide Show lives rent-free in the heads of the Young Turks every fucking day. And because some of you lovely folks apparently are either showing up in their Twitter feeds or their chat rooms, or they're just seeing my clips and going, this motherfucker won't keep his nuts off our forehead. And he's also pointed out the fact that they're a bunch of bullshit artists. But we could spend all day on those assholes. They dig their own holes, so who cares?